Are you wondering about your second stimulus check and when you'll be receiving yours? Well, if so, stay tuned. This video, I'm covering the exact truth and what you need to know about the second stimulus. If you're looking for a channel to tell you exactly how it is without all the clickbait titles and misinformation, make sure you subscribe to this channel. This is a small channel, however, there are good things that come in small packages, and because of that, there are no ads and monetization requirements, so I can say COVID-19 and coronavirus all day long. I can say what I need to say, and most importantly, say the things that you need to hear. My name is Jared, and every Friday I post helpful biz tips and tricks on personal finances, stock market, and real estate investments to gain you financial freedom. If you're interested in any of those subjects, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every Friday I post more relevant content for you. Also, let me know in the comments below what's the first word that comes to mind when you hear the phrase stimulus check. And also make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video because I will be giving you important information and details on how to attain free money right now in today's current environment. Now, my last video I went over the Emergency Money for the People Act, which was represented by Ro Khanna, who's a Democrat in California, and Tim Ryan, who's a Democrat in Ohio. If you haven't seen that already, I highly encourage you to go and check out that video. There's even closed captioning on there so you can understand exactly what I'm saying, even though the audio was bad. For that week I filmed that video. Make sure you check out that video and get all the information that you need from it. I will post a card up here for your viewing pleasure. Make sure you look at it. Now, that video's purpose was to educate you on what the bill is, to go over certain things and how people are feeling about it in America and what you can specifically do to support that bill during this time. This video is a follow-up video answering a couple of the questions directly to people who have been asking in the comments as well, and who also can't get information and answers online to what they're specifically looking for. To recap quickly on the last video, the differences between the original stimulus check and this proposed bill going through is that anybody that's a citizen over the age 16 making less than $130,000 a year would be entitled to receive a new stimulus check, which would be monthly in the amount of $2,000 a month. Also, if you're a married couple and you make less than $260,000 a year, you are also eligible for this new stimulus. This also extends the program to millions of people that were excluded from the CARES Act cash rebate. People who were students or that were claimed as dependents or adults with disabilities will now be treated as their own individuals because they're 16 or older, and they will be able to get the full amount of the stimulus money. With that being said, the people who claim them as dependents already would be able to get the dependent credit. Now that you understand what the emergency money for the CARES Act bill is, it's important for you to note that there is no second stimulus check that is on their way. I repeat, there is no second stimulus check currently as of now. There are no checks being mailed out. There are no pending payments. The only pending payments and things that have been mailed out are the original stimulus checks for the $1,200 if you are eligible for it, that is still tied up through the mail now and being sent via IRS. Now, as nice as it is to think that you're getting free money from the government, unfortunately this is not the case. You may have heard the original stimulus check for $1,200 was referred to also as the recovery rebate. That is true because this is a tax credit that is forwarded to you. You will be held accountable for this on your 2020-2021 filing for your tax returns. This is not free money, unfortunately, but when was the last time the government actually ever really gave you free money in the first place? Is it that much of a surprise? Essentially, you're using your own money, the money that you would have overpaid in your federal taxes that you will receive the next tax year as a giant refund that would have collected no interest, basically giving Uncle Sam and the IRS an interest-free loan. While these tax credits are usually available after you file your taxes, the government has brought it forward because of COVID-19 to help people who are incurring losses or have already lost their job. Donald Trump said we could very well do another round of second stimulus checks. It's under serious consideration. However, it's important for you to note that it's under serious consideration, which means this is not set in stone and there's nothing being sent to you in form of a second stimulus check. What you're seeing is a bunch of different bills that are being proposed and being pushed through the Senate to be voted on to see whether or not they will be included in the next package. Now, in an article I was reading, it says that the GOP is reluctant to spend more money given the current total national debt and may want to wait until they study closer how the aid they've given so far has impacted people. basically meaning if you're already out of a job, homeless, and or on the verge of being broke and having nothing or tied up in medical bills, don't expect any current help to come your way via second stimulus check during this time. Do you know when they're going to study the data even closer? Well, they're starting to do it, but right now they're not even close to the numbers that they need to see, which tells you that you can expect your second check whenever it arrives to not be this month. Now, first things first, if you've already lost your job, you need to file for unemployment. If you've been furloughed, you still need to file for unemployment. Even if you can't get through, you need to try daily to try to get through and get your name in the list. Now, if you're able to get through to the unemployment office and file your claim, great job for you, because a lot of people are still having trouble with this. You are able to collect your maximum weekly benefit, which, for example, in California is $450 a week on top of an additional $600 a week as well. This provides you with $1,050 a week, which can give you $2,100 every 2 weeks. So you can collect about $4,000 up to July 31st as of this time of unemployment money. Well, you've made it all the way to the end of this video, and as promised, I'm going to give you some tips to be able to make more money right now during this time than as opposed to hoping and praying for a second stimulus check and relying on the government. Put your money into a high yielding savings account. If you have your money sitting in a brick and mortar bank such as Chase, Wells Fargo, or Bank of America, and you've got the bulk of your money sitting there, unfortunately, you're not making any interest on that money. You need to switch to an online savings account and put the bulk of your money in there so you can start earning compounding interest and letting it accrue daily. For example, if you go with Ally and open up an online savings account and collect a 1.5% annual percentage yield, then every $10,000 you will get will be roughly around $12 a month. Something is better than nothing, and if you're not collecting at least $12 a month in interest, that means that it's time for you to look around, find a new bank, and learn how to switch your money and get compounding interest. Also, if you're looking for even faster cash, you can sign up for an online savings account that is giving away a sign-up bonus. Somewhere like Discover or Capital One 360 savings accounts are currently doing bonuses right now. I also have a video that I made on that you can also check out on this card here. If you're looking for fast cash now, depending on how much money you have that you're willing to put into a savings account, you can make as much as $1,500 or as little as $50 depending on your balance. So make sure you take a look at that video because that is instant money for you. Also, if you're looking to get other sources of money, if you haven't taken investments into your own hands, this is what this channel is about empowering you and your financial freedom through personal finances, stock market, and real estate investments. Now, you can sign up with Webull for a limited time and deposit just $100 into your account and get 2 free stocks if you use the referral link down below. Use my referral link because you will also help me get a free stock as well. Now, once you get that free stock, you can either cash it out and sell it on the market and get that money quick, or you can let it grow over time and get that money out later and get what's called capital gains on that money, or even dividends depending on which stock you're given. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every Friday I post helpful biz tips and tricks regarding personal finances, stock market, and real estate investments that are relevant to you. Leave me a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. Leave me a comment down below if you like this format of this video, or if you got any questions or concerns that I can address for you personally. You can find me on Twitter where I talk about stocks and real estate daily. Also, you can find me on Instagram where I post even more helpful biz tips and tricks as well in slightly different formats. Now, if you notice in my other videos, the format is a little bit different. It's because I've changed my setup, and the monitors and laptop I was currently using to film my original videos are now gone and have been given back and going to a place that needs it. If you also want to give back and also help this channel grow by way of education, inspiration, and motivation to other people who are striving for financial freedom, make sure you check out my Patreon account, help this channel grow, and consider supporting this channel. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you stay healthy during this time. Make sure you invest in your health and invest in your wealth, and those are the best investments that you can make. Stay tuned for the next video while I have more updates, and I'll see you guys next time. If you haven't already called into your local government offices and asked them to do more by getting these bills pushed and passed, make sure you do so. If you don't know who the representative of your district is, find them online and make sure you know who that person is. Also, sign the petitions on change.org and let's get some of this stuff moving instead of sitting and waiting around in the Senate. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.